So I guess Mars has a little friend. I was gonna go clean up his poop and stuff, but we'll just see what this guy's doing. He's just chilling, so we'll leave him be. Work on it later, right, bud?
Welcome to Raken Homestead!
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome back to Red's Homestead. Today, I'm going to try to do some of the electrical. We have a little bit of a break in the rain. You can hear it's not pounding at this time. So I'm going to try to play around and see if I can figure out how to do electrical. I've never done it before, but we are going to have a shot today at it. Just give you an overview of what I'm going to do. So as of right now, we have one light switch, one light, cord spliced down there all crazy, coming up here, then going down, up and over to those outlets down there. So I'm gonna try to kind of hide this stuff, go up and over instead in PVC pipe, so that there's no chance of them being chewed. Go around this corner, put a light switch right there, then have light, light, and light, 3 lights. And I'm gonna hope that the lights, like this light, is actually functioning and it was just cut at some point in time and I can use it. It looks like it was just cut right there and I should be able to use it. So we shall see. First step is I gotta turn off the breaker. And I already found it and labeled it right there. Off. Alright, so my first plan is to fix this down here. Got exposed wiring just coming straight out of the wall and spliced, and that is how you get fried chicken before you want fried chicken. I'm gonna try to put this guy on, then have I couldn't find a solid faceplate, so I found the closest thing, and then I'll do something to cover these holes. All right, there we go. Now I have entrance. Now, I'm going to run that wire all the way up to the top there with PVC pipe, and I'm just going to use simple little half bracket thing here, 1-hole strap to connect it to the wall. I need to buy some more of these straps, I don't have enough, and I'm hoping I have the fittings in my plumbing bag down there, in my plumbing bag in here, to make like the L's, the 90s and stuff, so let's see. Alright, so I just sacrificed some pipe from the garden because I won't need this until next spring anyways. So my first problem, what I'm going to try to do is, I got holes there, but I don't think they're going to be big enough for a pipe, so I'm hoping that this 3/4 inch bit is going to be big enough for a pipe to go through because, well, it's frankly the only one, it's the biggest one that I have, so I'm gonna give it a shot. If it doesn't fit, then we improvise. It's with every other project. Well, that was already 3/4 inch, so time to improvise and make that hole bigger. All right, pipe will go through. Trying to do is take this pipe and bend it so it'll come up. 1/2-inch PVC, so it's not too hard. All right. We're better than I thought it was. And I'm pretty much, you can see, the right length right there. Hard part, and something that I didn't think ahead, is I have to feed that wire through the pipe. The whole strand of it. Because I connected it down there before running it through the pipe. But that's going up. So we'll see how that works out. Figured out why I couldn't get this thing off at first. There's a piece of rebar there. Oh, I thought I had removed all of those. So, back to the garden. Okay, got ourselves a new piece of PVC pipe. Let's try this step all over again. Alright, I've got a wire coming out the other end. I just gotta pull the rest of it all the way. It's actually a lot easier than I thought. So, just gonna see if this, you know, fit down on there. I don't really have to connect it now up there in that corner so I can run along the top. Got that mounted. I can still bend it enough to connect my next pieces. All I want to do is get it out of this coop, and then I'm fine running regular wire. But since this is where they have easy ability to jump up to it, I want to keep it protected by here. You know, it's going to be, actually the chickens aren't even going to be out here. This, you know, the coop's going to be right here, so I'm just going to run regular old wire. And on the ceiling, I'm just going to run it through. I'm just going to drill holes through the 2x4s and just run it through that, because again, it's not a, it's a pretty high jump to come and grab a wire. Right. So I ran the last of these PVC pipe pieces through. I'm going to connect it up to that guy. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple clamps up here. One more about where my hand is, so that is nice and secure. And then I'll cut this right here, hopefully not cutting the wire. Is cut that PVC pipe to the length that I want it to be at the edge of the wall there, or maybe like right before it. Then I have to disconnect this switch. I'm gonna take many pictures of it because I've never been inside one of those to see how it's wired, so I'm taking a picture so I can duplicate it, because this right here is the source wire. So I'm just gonna take the switch, put it on the end there, run this source wire along the roof and connect up to this one. And I'll cut that yellow one to the length that I need to splice them two together. I gotta look and see if I have another junction box, because it'll probably be, you know, right around here. And this is pretty complicated. I mean, I get it's running neutrals off neutrals, things like that, and so that the neutral only goes back, the switch only controls the light, doesn't control the outlets. I understand what it's doing, but I don't trust myself enough to get this right, putting it back in if I have to rerun everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut, probably like right here, the cord that goes to the outlets. And I can leave that where it is, and I'll take the light switch and the light and bring it down over here. Bring the light switch right here, connect up to the main power, and connect that first light bulb as far as it'll extend up here. It may just get to where, you know, that current one is right there, which is okay. I can deal with that. But I might have to splice it again, because I really did want it here in the center and have it uniform and nice and pretty. run this source wire, connect up to my yellow wire. There we go. So now I'm gonna run this yellow wire over here, give myself some little extra slack, and cut it. Well, I kind of hit a standstill on this project. I don't have any of the, I'm not sure what you call them, the little wing nut thingies that connect the wires together. Wire connectors, winged wired connectors. That might be it. I have some smaller ones, but not enough for this gauge wiring, so I can still run the wiring, get everything cut to length, maybe mount the light fasteners where I want them, and have the wire ran, but I can't connect up anything because I don't have what I need for that. So, and I'm gonna have some friends over in a little bit. They're on their way, so I want to have everything kind of cleaned up before they get here. So yeah, I think that's it, and I'm gonna sign out.